Hey, what's up, y'all? You watching? My name is Tom Mizzy. You watching my channel, Mizzy 14, and I'm here doing a review of Southern Charm New Orleans, the finale, season two, the finale. Um, I don't know. This finale was lackluster to me. It was even all that. Most of the thing was about Reagan's wedding, so it's not gonna be a long review. It's gonna be another short review of this thing. Um, it was two major things I want. I want to talk about the wedding, and I want to talk about Justin's commitment to Kelsey. All right, so everything else was even necessarily relevant, but I do want to say that Jeff is reconnected with his sister Marcina. It's not reconnected. They haven't been. Oh, they always have been communicating with each other, FaceTime, texting, communication. They always been close, but he haven't been reaching out as much as he can. But when he does reach out, he wants to make sure he has his family there, and he needs to realize that he have other people besides the group of friends he has. So he got his sister. They talk, and he had always been saying he was okay, he's fine, fine, but he never really go deeper with his sister. But he finally told her that he divorced Reagan. Reagan's about to get married. She's pregnant, all that stuff like that. She said, "Wow." So she decided to upon herself and say, "You know what? I want to come and see my brother." And so I will come for the day and let's go. And he was so happy. They went down to a little shopping. They went to the wine. They talked. They got some little food, and it was cool. And they talk about things. He talked about his parents, about his mom, and stuff like that. About their relationship, that the dynamics, and how he so love his sister Marcina because she's been there for him and always stick up for him, be a big sister to him and stuff like that. So he enjoys that. So I'm happy for Jeff. And Jeff has decided to. He sold his house. He got an offer the house that he was sold because remember the house that he stayed in was originally Reagan's in his house, but Reagan left out and he stayed in the house. But now he got to offer the house, and she still got some stuff in the damn closet, some wedding dresses and stuff like that. I said, "Girl, get your stuff out the closet." And I think he going out west with his motorcycle. He gonna do him and Tamika been cool, hanging out a lot. So that was that. So that's good with Jeff. Jeff didn't go to the wedding, which I understand because he wanted to keep his distance. Don't want to complicate things because he said that trying to be best friends with his ex that it didn't work out. So he just got to move on and focus on his next chapter. So hopefully next season we get Jeff with a new boo thing. And he bought him. He's all good because Jeff is not a bad looking guy. He's a good looking guy. He's good. He dealt with a bad hand, and hope he get to get act together. And he has been. He's been sober for 5 months now. So I said, "Oh, go ahead, Jeff, you do you," and he's doing him. All right, so oh yeah, Barry Tamika had a little thing with Raina and Hunter. It was so funny. Raina showed her pork card. She made the honor roll, which was so great. And Hunter and Raina was gave their parents with pork card. Some of them had now Tamika got a freaking effort cooking. D-Mice cooking. Barry got a fucking D in clothing, and it was nice. A for temper. Tamika got a B minus temper, so it was cool. And they was laughing up, and Vader was cutting up. She was like, "Oh, you was sleeping with the same ass clothes on. You got the same ass style. You would go to bed with college flu ass clothes on." And they just was cracking up at Vader, and that was so cute to have the family bonding time, and they could joke and have a good time. All right. Um, what else happened? Nothing else, cause it could start off. It started off when it could end the last week on Tamika and Barry renewed their vows, so they finished that. So they joined the rest of the group. The rest of the group went outside, put beach chairs on the beach, and they ate and they talked and reminisced about things. And it was cool. John Mooney lost his voice for some other reason when he was doing. I don't know what the hell he was screaming and doing something, but he lost his voice a little bit, so he was talking. And John Mooney doing whatever John Mooney doing and say, if you give your woman the heart, she does that, she do this, she does that, you get a woman's sperm, she have your baby. I said, what the hell are you saying, John? Like, I understand where he was coming from, but he just say some random things out his mouth, like, it's so funny. So they all, and then Tamika and Reagan was cool, and they had no problem. He gave us, say, you be getting married next, and I love you, I love you. At this time, Tamika still feel like she don't want to stand in the wedding. So Barry talked to her. He said, "You know what, Tamika? I think you should be on her wedding because y'all best friends. Y'all good. You don't want to go older. You don't want to, in the future, realize you regret it. And you don't want to feel regret that you missed your best friend's wedding or you not in the wedding. So it comes to the point that Tamika said, you know what, no matter how I feel, it is her wedding. I need to be there. And she ended up standing in the wedding. So it was great. Reagan was so nervous about it because she was hopeful. She said, yeah, me and her Tamika talk, and she said she was not going to stand in the wedding, but after her conversation we had, we've been good, and she gonna stand in the wedding, and she was very hopeful, very hopeful, very hopeful. Every time the door was open, and she was trying to, she was like so nervous to see that was Tamika, until finally Tamika came, and it was so, oh my God, that was so nice. I really nice that Tamika did show up. It's like that, cause at the end of the day, that's your best friend. Y'all been cool. Yeah, yes, you had a rocky, tumultuous friendship this past couple of months, but at the end of the day, she's happy. She wants you there, and it will not be right for you not to be there. So it was great that she was there. All right, so let's go with this Justin thing. Um, Justin and Kelsey talked, right? And they was in the beach and they talked, and she said, "What's going on? What's going like that?" It's a timeline. He said July 1st. So all right, July 1st. What's July 1st? What we gonna happen? What's the expectation in July 1st? He said engagement, and then when he said that, it seemed like he was not too convinced. He's just saying that to please her, but at back in his mind, he's just not too keen in marrying anyone. I think he really don't want to be marrying somebody because he's so hell bent in finding that he's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. Just say if you don't want to get married, just say you don't want to get married. You're not the person who want to get married. You want to have somebody for a long time, but marriage is not for you. And it's okay. It's like it's nothing wrong with that. Like with that, just like Christine, it's nothing wrong with her not having a kid or not one of the children. But you can't get false hope from somebody you with and leading them on instead of being straight up with it, because you give mixed signals, and that's what Justin is doing with Kelsey. He gave her mixed signals. He clearly really don't want to get married, but he don't want to lose Kelsey. He likes Kelsey, so like that. And he know Kelsey's a good woman. She will be a good wife. She'll be a good mother. But his commitment is very shoddy. So he met with his friend Dr. Turner, and he basically was saying some simple minded things that I didn't feel like it was even great explanations of why he can't commit. So basically he said some things about how he has a feel of commitment. He feel commitment, which I does see. He feel committing, and also he's don't want to show his vulnerability. And that's a problem. He said he always feel like he needs to be a fixer. He needs to do things and need to make things correct and do things right. But he said, why do you feel you need to be a fixer? What's going on in your life that you do? You have to fix things. What about it? And he didn't really go deeper into it. But he just felt he had fear of failing himself, failing the relationship, all that stuff. I said you got too much of the wants and too much of what if this happened? What if that happened? You can't focus on that. Give your 100% into the relationship. So then he said he felt like average. So I said, what average means to you? Because it was like we trying to say about people who's average. I'm average. Like I go to work. I do this. I'm very independent. I take care of myself. I take care of my household, bills, everything. So that makes me average. So he basically saying that average, like he just do normal things and he just not over the top like that. So I said you making a lot of excuses of why you can't do that. So he basically saying that you gotta be clear and direct because you're not being very direct of your choices. And he said it's okay if you don't want to get married or you don't want to marry. Just let it be known. But you can't have this little stuff in you and you're not 100% honest with yourself and 100% real. And basically, Dr. Turner told him at the end, if you're not 100% in this relationship, you are cheating yourself and you're cheating Kelsey. And he said, you're right. And I said, yes, you can't be leaving this girl on. Because at the end of the day, it's not fair to her to stay around and thinking that you will give her something which is not happening. So you made a commitment to July 1st to give her engagement, but you just not really into that mindset of getting married. Even though he said, if I would even marry Beyonce. Some people just said Beyonce. But he said, I would date Beyonce in a heartbeat, but I won't get married. So that's the problem. He would date, but he would never take that next step and getting married. So clearly, Justin really don't want to get married at all. Marriage is not for him. he will be with somebody for a long time, but he will not get married with them. And it's a shame. Just be straight up. Let people know. So if they stay with you, they stay with you. They know the what's the expectation. But that fair commitment, all that stuff you saying, all that crazy, you average, you think you gotta be a fixer or something like that. You're not fixing nothing in the relationship. So I don't know what is you trying to do. So Kelsey's hopeful. He said 6 to 7 months, just like that. And mind you, he said that to Dr. Turner and gave that promise to Kelsey. And 2 weeks ago, before the wedding, he told Tamika Barry, he said, "Oh, no, I'm not ready. It's not it. It's not it for me. I'm not in the marriage." She said. So they were like, why he giving Kelsey helpful when he clearly saying that he's not in marriage. He's not focused on marriage. He's not what he's going to do. And he can't do that. He can't commit to that. So if you can't commit to that, why you can't say that to Kelsey? Why? I mean, you did say a couple times, you're not ready yet now, you're not ready yet now, so like that. But you still give her hope and say, yes, I do see you, I do love you, I don't want to lose you, so like that. Stop it. Like, if you don't get married, just say you don't want to get married. It is getting frustrating for me to sit here listening to you week after week telling this girl that you're not ready yet. I do want to be with you, but you're not ready yet, and it's gonna happen, so like that. And then you give a timeline. July 1st, I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna propose to you, so like that. So now she's hoping. Now she know, oh, July 1st. I'm gonna get the commission. It's like now it's gonna be her mind. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting. But she said she don't need no ring, but she just need the commitments from him. Yes, need a commitment from Justin, and he just not. He's straddling that fence with the commitment with her. And it's frustrating. And I'll be Kelsey. I was saying, listen, I can't deal with this. Leave him alone and let him think about it. I guess when you leave and give your some absence to him, he gonna realize he messed up, and he gonna chase after you. If he don't, then you know he was just lost. His loss. All right, so that was that. Now the wedding was nice. It was nice, but the only thing is it was cold as a motherfucker over there. They said they was freezing. They had the weather outside, so they said let's hurry this up. Megan did her speech. Reese is choking up. He couldn't say his speech right and everything, and seemed like it was okay, but he just couldn't get through the words and everything because he was so emotional, which is nice. I said I like the man who into his feelings because I think he really married the woman in his life, the woman like woman in his dreams. Just like Reagan feel like Reese has been the person that she expected always to be married with. So I would say, damn, what's all the years you been with Jeff for? It was a placeholder until Reese got his act together, which I do believe that was the case. I think Jeff was a placeholder until Reese got his act together, and now he got his act together. She got with him. So is that they was going to do the gender reveal at the party, and Tamika guessed it was a girl, and actually it is a girl because she said the baker would be the first person to know who was the sex of the baby because they're going to do a gender reveal by cutting the cake, and the frosting will be the color of the baby. Not the color of the baby. The color to represent is pink for girl, blue for boy. So they cut the cake. It was pink. So Tamika was like, she called the baby Reese, baby Reese. I said, oh damn, husband Reese, baby Reese. We need to have different names. We're not gonna be doing this junior stuff. Father Reese, baby Reese. We're gonna get nicknames or something like that. Call your little girl Reese's or something like that because all these Reese going on, but look like a cute little baby. So Tamika was happy. She said, no matter what's going on, I'm happy for them. And I'm happy for them too as well. It seemed like the wedding was good. The reception was great. The decorum, it was beautiful after the last minute of they had to get together. And Tamika, happy for Reese, said, take care of my girls like that. She said, you know what, we gotta dance. And Barry said, Tamika's trying to test him and see if he's gonna keep up. And Reese was doing his thing, even though he was white boyish, but he still got some rhythm. And he was all that stuff, dancing and all that stuff. Tamika's happy and it was cute and they was enjoying themselves. And that's how it is. And that's what it was. And that was that. That was the wedding. Like I said, it wasn't too much about the finale. I'm hoping it will come back for next season. And if it is, I will review next season. I really enjoyed this 10 episodes that the season gave. And I'm just mad that not each one of them gave the like ending expectations or ending stuff and what's going to happen. I guess most of it came out through the thing. Justin Kelsey did 6 months kind of thing. Jeff is moving Reagan got her baby. They married. Tamika Barrio cool. So it seemed like they really, it's okay. We already know the direction they're going for. So we'll just hope for next season. All right. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you feel. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.